freedoms for the duration there. I'm now no longer, I feel I haven't lost my freedoms anymore. And that's going to get better and better as the days go by now. But it's taken me a lot. And I've had to express, I've had to feel a bunch of different ways lately. And it's very, going through these motions. And it's quite something. On one hand, I'm hearing word from people saying how maybe there other people are in a lot of trouble from what they've put in their bodies, and so I'm very sad. On one side, I'm relieved that I didn't, but on the other side, I look around and a lot of my family did, friends, you know, mostly to keep their job, or and then there are those who greedily used it in my friends and family to travel, right? To gamble, whatever the case is. But there was these sporting events, gambling, so casinos, bars, restaurants and bars and lounges. So lounges fits in with gambling. And then there's sporting events, which I boycotted before most of this had started. I had already boycotted. You can go back 3.5 years ago, even closer to the beginning, over 4 years ago, when the original episodes you can't find, but maybe I'll pull out it. I'm not doing this anytime soon, but there are episodes where I specifically talk about Caesar's Palace with Dusty and several other like-minded individuals, community members. I misspoke, not individuals. We are community members that believe in similar ideologies that shouldn't be allowed, right? To have a bunch of people rooting for 16 players on the ice, or however many fucking players on the bench that night, when there is people dying that are elderly because they don't want to go into work because they're scared, but the whole fucking arena is sitting side by side. They're going to gyms, but people didn't want to go into work, and the elderly people died. And we forget this. So something happened, and I believe most of those people died from lack of water, dehydration. If you go into dehydration at any age, it can be very, very dangerous, especially if you have underlying health concerns already. Most elderly people in these care homes are on a synthetic diet of pills daily. You now include a lack of water, which your body is made up of and you deserve to have daily, and they took away their right to have water. And you're going to have people perishing. So remember that they're lying on many levels, and they're forcing you to believe their lies. And most of you have given up hope even already. Like, some of you are so lost, and that isn't the way to live. You should always have your chin up, and you should always carry on. Think of it like in a blizzard or a snowstorm. The fucking thing can't last forever. And if you have that mentality, you can make it through the night or a couple days in the bush of freezing cold weather. It happens all the time. I almost said something about an area, but listen, you can do the things that you think you can't and you feel helpless. It's them making you feel that way with what they put in your mind. They put a bug in your ear with these side notes. It's so weird. Psychology is very, very deep. And they're very smart about what they put in an ad or a commercial on your favorite show at 7:05 p.m. They run the most dangerous ads on television because it is the prime time. Throw a fucking hammer through your TVs. You don't understand what they are doing to your minds. Secondly, when people think of drugs, you need to think more carefully about pills, because they are chemicals and they change your chemical makeup forever the first time you take a synthetic pill. Read up on what you are doing to your body and learn. You'll be more clear. I swear, you'll be very clear. But most of you live in a foggy, fake existence that you know is fake, and you do not accept to realize there is a lot of things in this world that don't add up. But yet you continue to follow in the devil's footsteps. So try not to.